Well, I hope you're having a great day in your fast. By this time, you're moving very well into the length of it. Hopefully, your prayer life is really getting better as you do it. Today, we're going to jump on into our topic today because we've got a lot to cover. We're talking about your daily devotions, about praise and worship, about your Bible, and then about your prayer journal. We told you we would talk about doing things electronically. So let me talk about that today. Now, I'm going to say that I believe what I believe until further notice. Okay? In other words, I'm doing this today. In the future, I might change. This is just the best I know of today. All right? Now, personally, I use the iPad. The iPad is wonderful. I've used it for about a year, as long as it's been out. Some things I like about the iPad. Number one, it's lit. So I can read it in the dark. I can make it lighter, darker. And also I can change the font. I can change the color. I can change the background. When I highlight, like verse 15 or so, and I'm reading, let's say Galatians 3:15, and I highlight that, it will highlight it in every Bible version on my iPad. That's pretty slick. I can write a note on verse 15. It will put that note in every Bible. I can have 20 Bible translations, and what I do to one is transferred to all of them. So it really is a great tool. To be honest, I don't use the paper Bible hardly ever. I use this because in the size of a paper Bible, I can have an iPad where I've got 15 Bibles, I've got concordances, dictionaries, I've got my prayer journal, I've got music, I've got my whole world. So why would I carry one book when I can carry thousands of books with me right there? So this works very well for me. Before the iPad came out, I was using a Kindle. Kindles are great. I use a Kindle as well. Now, I had Bibles on my Kindle. In reality, they work, but they don't work all that great. If it works for you now, that's great, but it didn't work for me all that great. But Kindle is a great tool, and if you don't have an iPad, it's a wonderful tool to read with. Another option would be today, a lot of people use their cell phones. Okay, you have iPhones, you have Androids, you have the Blackberries. There's a Bible on there that Life Church out of Oklahoma City has done, and it has got many Bible reading plans. The Bible is free. It's a free app. It's by Life Church, I think .tv or something like that. But they have got all kinds of plans. There's a 21-day fast. They've got a reading plan for that. Reading the Bible in 90 days. There's chronologically, historically, the McShane one you're reading, which is what I do. You've got all kinds of reading plans. Reading Psalms and Proverbs. Reading Psalms. Here's another Bible reading plan that this fellow. Here's the Christmas story reading plan. They have got all kinds of Bible reading plans. This is a great way to read when you're on the go. It really is something that will help you. Now, as a whole, I really don't use that because the iPad is better because it's larger. But if you don't use an iPad, the iPhone, the Blackberry, the Android, those are great tools for you to use. So you've got a number of things you can use. If electronic doesn't work for you, the paper is still absolutely wonderful, very obviously. But don't overlook Android. And don't overlook iPhone. And don't overlook the iPad. Don't overlook the Blackberry. Use these tools and they will help you as you are going about to keep the Bible with you throughout the day. So try making the Bible a big focus. Now tomorrow we're going to talk more about your daily devotions and organizing your prayer journal. We'll see you then.